shape, and that's what we see a lot of that, where the kids are trying to fight the bar. At this point right here, if she were to bend that bar and the bar pulled back on her, the only thing that would move would be her shoulder and her rib cage. Her legs would probably stay in the same place. So she's going to lose the bar energy there. This is a much better position right there. That's kind of what we're looking for, okay? And we want to use the bar as a spring. It's like a spring in a floor or a springboard. So if you watch my lovely wife here pull this down and let it go, watch the bar spring. This is just stored energy, and if we're tight, we're going to use that. And you'll notice that as far as she pulled it down, the bar goes back up the other side, so it'll actually go into a positive space from the negative. And that's the energy we want to use when we're doing these. So I'm going to skip the slow speed. Medium taps, you can see the bar load. Arms are covering the ears. Her head is neutral. And then as we get better, we start to speed it up. And you can see now she's actually loading the bar and hopping. She's not pulling with the shoulder. She's letting the bar lift her and she's letting go. And this is really important for so many skills. So we're just going to touch on it. We're not going to spend a lot of time on tapping, but the taps need to be ultra strong. It's very, very important if we're going to do big dynamic work. So they need to understand the load and how to use it. So if you watch Jenny here, I'm going to play this. She's just doing a swing to a giant. Right? No handstand, no lead up, no casting. And I'll play that full speed and hopefully it doesn't glitch out. But just a simple swing to a giant. They should be able to accomplish this. Okay? If we watch Ivan here, we want to be able to freeze different positions to make the body move the way we want to move it. So we need to drill this a lot. So you can see she's tense, he's pushing the feet, he's pushing the shoulders. The opposite end of the body is lifting at the same time. The kids have to understand this. We can do this for many, many skills. If they can't do it static or on the floor off the apparatus, you can't put any power behind these things. So the physical conditioning really needs to be there, okay? All right, so we're going to start with a toe up. Late toe on is imperative. We can start that with our floor work. Okay, I'll play this one a bit slower. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Toe on, Stalder, it can start in your basics on floor. Okay, same thing on the bar. Okay, this is my favorite little drill. You can see V's got one leg up. She's pushing on the toe. A lot of kids don't have the hamstring flexibility. If you work at 1 foot at a time, they'll be able to gain it. And she's just going to pick her second foot up and put it under the bar. And this is going to get her in about the right position with the foot. Okay? And then she's going to go up and do the same thing on the other leg. And then she's going to do the same position with both feet. Under the bar. And that is really going to bend it. When your athlete can do that and come all the way around the bar, they're probably ready to start doing a little more aggressive swing. This is my favorite strap drill, where she's coming off in the back and on the bottom. Then she can start to work both sides. You know, there's your toe up. It's really good for pressure on the bar and head position. Head position is going to be really important in these releases. So they need to master this. Okay? This is a nice drop position. The eyes are over the bar. The shoulders are slightly back, jumping off the trampoline. The late toe on and open. The tramp is a great place to work this. So hopefully you saw the slow one. I'm going to move it forward. Remember, guys, if it's glitchy, let Michelle know and she can tell me and I can slow some of the stuff down. But I'm going to try and stop each skill and just give you a little slow motion. So here's a little level 8, working the same drop and just doing multiples. I suggest you use straps to get your pattern of movement down before you go to the friction of the bar, but you have to work both. Leg toe on. And let's watch Kathy. This is a good one. You can see how much the bar is bending and bouncing on top. So we have some extra energy there. So if I'm looking at, going into a Ray Maloney, I want to see this kind of energy. She's actually creating more rotation and energy that she needs, and then she can use that. She can give it direction to do something else. All right, and here's a quick look at all three circles. So clear hip. Going to lean in a little bit more, not much, because the body stays straight. Toe hand. Should look almost like she's going to do a kip, and then the feet go under the rail. And toe hand installed are very similar. It looks like a toe hand, and when she comes in, she simply pushes the bar, straddles, brings her legs back, that turns her hips under, and she goes to the handstand. If you can get all three of those, that would be great. It really opens up your toolbox of skills. So we're always working